My name is Mike Amendola. I'm the Science and Math Supervisor at the Morris School District in Morristown, New Jersey. And I'm here to start a little bit of an online chemistry tuition that you can look at via YouTube. And hopefully this will help you through the year in your chemistry class and help you to understand chemistry better. It's meant to be a supplement to your normal chemistry lesson, and hopefully it'll clarify anything that might be a little bit cloudy in your mind in your normal chemistry class. In order to talk about chemistry, we have to talk about what chemistry is. Chemistry is really the study of how matter interacts and changes when it's in the presence of other matter. And we'll talk about things like heat, light, and energy, how much energy is kind of stored in a chemical substance, or how much energy could be released if one compound turned into another compound, whatever that is. But that's what chemistry is. So in order to really talk about chemistry, we have to define, since it is the study of matter and how it interacts with other matter, we have to talk about what matter is. So matter, I'm underlining, is anything that has mass and occupies space. Okay? The types of matters are elements, mixtures, and compounds. An element is a pure substance made of only one kind of atom. So whatever that means is, and the atom will be the smallest unit that can participate in a chemical change. Okay, we'll talk more about that in a bit, but it only has one type. A compound is a pure substance, like an element, but unlike an element, it has a fixed ratio of different elements that make it up. Okay, and they are joined chemically. Now, a mixture could be elements, two different elements or more, or compounds and elements, or compounds and compounds, but they are not joined chemically. They're kind of physically joined. They're not joined at all, really. They're just kind of next to each other, but they retain their separate identities. So we need to talk about how to classify this matter. All right? Well, let's look at my next slide that I made up here. I can get there. I wrote on this before. I'm going to erase it really quickly. Haha. All right. You didn't see that unless you were paying attention. Now, matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Okay? Now, we first have to ask ourselves, is it a pure substance? If the answer is yes, it's either an element or a compound. And then we have to ask ourselves, is this made of one type of atom only? If the answer is yes, it's an element. No, it's a compound. If it's not a pure substance, it must be a mixture. And then we have to ask ourselves, in order to classify what kind of mixture it is it uniform throughout? That is to say, can we see through it? Air is a homogeneous mixture. Air is uniform throughout. It's not an element. It's not a compound. Air is not pure. Okay, you can't talk about pure air because air is a mixture. It has nitrogen gas, it has oxygen gas. Those are elements. It also has carbon dioxide gas, which is a compound, and water, which is also a compound. So air is a mixture of many things. It also has many other things mixed in as well. Okay, we can have homogeneous mixtures of liquids and solids. You know, salt water, we can't see through, we can see through it. We can't see little bits of salt sitting in it. If the salt's mixed in, it's homogeneous. Now, a heterogeneous mixture is when you can see little bits, or maybe not even that. Maybe you can see cloudiness. It looks a little bit fuzzy. You can't see through it. No, we can have a homogeneous mixture that's colored. We could still see through it. That means everything's mixed in. But if not, you know, we could have maybe just, you know, a heterogeneous mixture would be something that would be, you know, you can see that there are two different things at least, or you can see like smoke and air. You could see the particles floating through the air, or sand and water. You can see the particles, or even milk and water. You can't see through it. Well, that's the end of this YouTube, and what we're going to be talking about next is atoms.